A reading from St. Matthew's Gospel, chapter 15. Pharisees and scribes came to Jesus from Jerusalem and said, "Why do your disciples break the tradition of the elders? For they do not wash their hands before they eat." Then Jesus called the crowd to him and said to them, "Listen and understand. It is not what goes into the mouth that defiles a person, but it is what comes out of the mouth that defiles." Then the disciples approached and said to him, "Do you know that the Pharisees took offense when they heard what you said?" Jesus answered, "Every plant that my heavenly Father has not planted will be uprooted. Let them alone. They are blind guides of the blind, and if one blind person guides another, both will fall into a pit." Offerings to the Lord should not have any defects. To offer something defective constitutes a sacrilege. And when a person comes before the Lord, the person should be cleaned both inside and outside. He should be free of defilement of the body and the spirit. Today, Jesus tells us what is more critical is the defilement of the spirit. He teaches what God creates does not defile us. What we bring out of our mind and heart defiles ourselves and others. This is what comes out of the mouth that defiles. In other words, what we say can defile ourselves and others. But how? How words can make people defective and unclean? First, words can hurt. Words can make us feel ignored, disrespected, belittled, ashamed, or unfair. Direct insults, but also backbiting, hurts us badly. As long as our memory lasts, these words can perpetuate our agony. Then we are likely to be filled with shame, anger, or vengefulness, which make us defiled before the Lord unless we forgive. Second, words can deceive. This is much worse than hurting, because deceptive words turn people evil. Flattery puffs up the pride that makes us forget who we are, how humble we are, and leads us into all kinds of sins. Threats oppress freedom and make people fearful slaves of evil. False and evil propaganda infects society and causes violence and wars. Only a small number of people inflict harm physically. I don't recall any fighting since I was 15. But I cannot also remember if there has been any week in my life without defiling myself and others with words. As long as my memory lasts, and as long as my tongue moves, I should stay close to the confessional door.